Mapagpalang hapon po sa ating mga tagapakinig. Welcome po sa ating programang Sulong na Mindanao, Sulong na Bayan. At tayo po ay nandidinig sa iba't pang panig ng mundo. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa case may be. Hindi ko na po patatagulin pa dahil gusto nang alamin ng taong bayan itong magaganap na plebisito sa September 17 of this year for the holding of the Maguindanao plebiscite nga po to determine whether or not the province will be divided into two. Alamin po natin ang lahat ng yan dahil nasa kabilang linya ng komunikasyon via Zoom ang ating katandem sa Mindanao sa Kidapawan, no less than ang pinagpipitagang journalist, President of Bangsamoro Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao Press Corps at editor po ng Philippine Muslim Today, no less than Kaali Makabalang. Assalamualaikum, Kaali.
Waalaikumsalam, Kaluli. I am proud to acknowledge the presence, makikita na sa Zoom ang ating main guest today, si Attorney Tugtago. He's actually my contemporary sa Mindanao City University. At saka parang nagkasunod lang di kami na tablig movement under the latest sa yung labas ng aming pananalita at ang aming mga kilos, ugali sa buhay, parang pareho. Kaya hindi na po natin patatagalin na. Attorney Tugtago is now has been serving actively and faithfully the Provincial Election Supervisor's Office for more than a decade, if I'm not mistaken. Diba? May mga tandem kami nito na nangyayari sa province of Maguindanao. Anyway, huwag po natin patatagalin na kasi I thank our host as an appointment. Yeah, very busy talaga siya kasi he's the man of the day. Yeah. Ang plebiscito po ay pinag-uutos sa Batas Republic Act 11550 para hatiin ang Maguindanao into land del Sur and del Norte. It was signed by President Duterte on May 27, if I'm not mistaken, and it was supposed to the corresponding plebiscite was supposed to be held immediately, but in a COMELEC resolution, minute resolution, pinexpone ito and setting the plebiscite 4 months after the May 9, 2022 elections for some legal and technical reasons. Now, ang naghahandaan po ito ng maigting, hindi lang actually ng COMELEC, kundi pati na ang civilian sectors, ang military at ng police. Dahil napakalaking implikasyon po nito sa political landscape ng Maguindanao. So I think our host big off not to comment about the intent and spirit of the law, but the role of COMELEC in safeguarding the sanctity of ballot at ma-hold ang referendum as expected peacefully or lowly. Without much ado, let's let Attorney Tugtago, the handsome PAS of Maguindanao, say his words.
Assalamualaikum, Attorney Tago.
Alaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the blessings of peace and salutation be upon you all.
And ayun. So ano po ang ating preparasyon, Attorney Tago, para sa darating na plebisito?
Lahat po ng kinakailangan we had been preparing since the beginning of August, and just very recently we had the coordinating conference, which was attended by no less than the new chairman of the commission, Chairman George Erwin Garcia, together with other 2 commissioners and all senior officials. Majority of the senior officials of COMELEC attended the coordinating conference, where all the key parties who shall be conducting the plebiscite were present. The AP, the PNP, the municipal treasurers, and the MBHPE or the DepEd, or formerly DepEd. So they were present during the conference.
So will there be a gun ban, Attorney Tago? Of course, yan isa sa...
Yeah. Of course, the gun ban is part of the so many bans which started last August 16. And this will end on September 24. But the good news is that it was announced during the conference that those possessing certificate of authority used during the past election is still subsist. So they can still use the certificate of authorization or certificate of authority which was issued for the May 9, 2022 elections.
Attorney, Maguindanao is known to be the vote richest province in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. As a matter of fact, this is one of the reasons why dapat hatiin na. Ngayon, how many voting centers are going to be involved and how many teachers are you going to deputize? Magkakaroon ba ng in some tense areas or meron bang mga hotspots kayong tinitingnan dito na magbabatin ang police or military contingents as DEI? Kasi as reported by the 6ID, the Task Force Central, meron silang mga natatanggap na mga sa pantaha, anxiety na baka merong not necessarily violento, pero yung mga intimidations kasi at stake dito would be the clout of the sitting or incumbent politicians na liliit iiksi ang kanilang political clout and therefore vulnerable sa defeat of other rival candidates. So I hope you can shed light on these things.
We have 468 voting centers. And of these 460 voting centers, there are 1,669 clustered precincts. If we multiply that by 3, we need 5,007 teachers. And we already have the list of all the members of the plebiscite committee submitted to us by the Ministry of Basic, Higher and Technical Education, and we have submitted the list. And insofar as security or peace and order is concerned, for the past few days, we had an inspection of voting centers. The Provincial Joint Security Coordinate, Provincial Security Joint Control Center composed of COMELEC as chairman and the AFP represented by the commander of the 6ID, Major General Galido as member, and the Provincial Director, Colonel Panapan, also as member. We conducted the inspection in the last few days to observe the situation in the field or to validate the reports of their personnel in the field. And Alhamdulillah, we observed that it looks like there is a very good peace and order situation. Our schools are prepared because recently they were used in the election and the students or the pupils have returned to their classes. So malinis po yung ating mga classrooms, yung gagamitin po sa plebiscite. Our general assessment is that there is going to be a very successful and a peaceful conduct of the plebiscite. Yung mga areas po na which were known to have some troubles in the past election, tinitingnan po yun ng ating kasundaluhan at ang ating kapulisan. At tayo din po, we are trying to make observations to this area. These are the areas of Buluan, kasi may mga incidents last time, and Pandag, mayroon din. And we have actually a contingent just in case may mga teachers na matakot sila for any reason. We have members of the PNP who are ready to serve as members of the plebiscite committee.
Okay. Attorney, this is actually a referendum, not involving personalities either to lose or win. Pero yung stake date, of course, ang kanilang, as I've said, political influence. Hindi na mangangahulugan ng pangangailangan nito ng mga, watchers ng parties, concerned. For instance, kasi yung incumbent, at saka, I'd like to be very, very specific. I have little knowledge about this.
Okay.
Ang nag-uumpugan dito ay actually yung incumbent at saka yung past governor.
Right.
And the background is the regional political machinery of the UBGP.
Right.
Nagkataon na knock-out ang UBGP sa last election sa provincial positions. Now, ito kahit hindi naman ang kakailanganin dito ang mga representative watchers ng mga sa website na to, or you can say something about
watchers. We will still allow watchers for the proponents and watchers for the opposition if there are any. We will have the citizen arm to be also present during the election. This is the PCRV. And media, you can also be there during the plebiscite to make observations. Insofar as the general, feeling of the public, we have observed that there seems to be a commonality in the feeling of the people of Maguindanao. If you look back, the law which was passed in Congress was sponsored by the former governor of Maguindanao, former Governor Toto Mangudadato, with, of course, the joint effort of the former congressman of the 1st District, Congresswoman Sandra Sima. And they looks like to be the proponent. On the other side, the incumbent governor and all the elected officials, it looks like that they also wanted to have the division of Maguindanao. So ang nakikita namin sa COMELEC, we are very happy because parang walang opposition na tumatayo against the division of the province. What we heard from the public is that it is now time. In fact, in the previous experience, we have the Sharif Kabunsuan. And the people of the 1st District are actually waiting for that division. And this is the time, according to them.
Actually, it's nice to be hearing those reassuring words, actually, Attorney. Sana mamutawi yun, whatever. Matagal na itong inasam ng mga tao because dividing Maguindanao would really ease or hasten the development efforts in both provinces. Huwag lang bigyan ng masamang bali meaning na sisikip ang ating political clout kasi the incumbent governor is in 2nd District and pag naging one-on-one sa 2nd District sa Maguindanao del Sur with the former governor, medyo maiking. Anyway, these are actually mga haka-haka. What is important is the advocacy. I know you are a very, very active advocate of orderly, yung coordination ng both sides, and hopefully lahat ito ay ma-assure mo. As a matter of fact, I invited the former congressman and asked a representative from the incoming governor. Incidentally, both camps were not available. Kaya nagpapasalamat kami, pinaunlakan mo kami despite the short notice. For government, ano ba ang ibang kukursiyo? There are technical possibilities. Yung electricity available ba? Kasi we know the fact may problema ang electricity sa Maguindanao. So, electric power. So, with Lanao del Sur. And paano ito kung nangyari may interruptions, power interruptions? ready bang pumilit and other election committee to to make some remedies?
Yung tungkol naman po sa electricity, unang-una, the plebiscite will start at 7 o'clock and it will end at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the counting will follow. And since there are only two choices, that is yes or no, so madali lang po bilangin yon. It doesn't need so much electricity like an automated counting where we need really an electricity. In fact, a solar light will do during the counting just in case na mawala po yung kuryente. And doon naman sa canvas in the municipal level, there are always lights in the session hall of the municipal sanggunian. And sa provincial naman, we will be holding the provincial canvas in Cotabato City at the Cotabato Polytechnic University. So mayroon po tayong ilaw. This was the venue for the previous May 9, 2022 election. So wala po tayong masyadong problemahin tungkol po sa electricity.
Okay, that's a not reassuring statement, Attorney. Dun sa, di ba involved dito yung automated machines? Manual bang mangyayari rito sa plebiscite?
Yes sir, manual po. Manual po tayo ngayon. Kaya hindi tayo nangangailangan na masyado ng kuryente. Except na we need light of course. And batteries can do. Doon po sa ilaw na kailangan natin.
Opo. Kung manual po, Attorney Tago, it measures daw, according dito sa aking minabasa, 4.5 inches by 8 inches. Ito po ba will contain an Arabic translation of the questions seeking the approval or rejection of the proposal to divide the province of Maguindanao into two provinces?
Yes po, dahil kasama po yan sa batas na it has to be translated into Arabic. Yung question na pumapayag ba kayo na hatiin ang probinsya ng Maguindanao sa dalawang magkahiwalay na probinsya, tatawagin Maguindanao del Norte at saka Maguindanao del Sur, tinranslate po yun sa Arabic. So tama po yun, meron tayong yung Tagalog at saka yung Arabic na translation. Nandun po yun sa ating baluta po.
I think Chairman Garcia, the COMELEC chairman, was quoted as saying, and I quote, "It is not enough for yes to win or for no to win enough. We should make sure that the people can vote." Ito po ba, kayo po, anong assurance na mapapaboto nyo po at mapapalabas nyo po ang ating mga botante?
Part po ng resolution 10816 is the coordination of a polong-polong by all election officers.
Ayun.
For them to coordinate with the barangay officials para po yung nasa batas po na yung mga barangay chairman po, sila ang mag-preside doon sa polong-polong for information dissemination. So that will be done throughout the 36 municipalities of Maguindanao.
Okay, that's good. Another good news. Yan ang project ng attorney. Projection sa total vote registered voters na Mindanao. How many percent of the registered voters yung magkakaroon ng turnout this plebiscite?
Ang botante po to be involved in this plebiscite is 818,790 yung total po ng registered voters, of which sa first district po 364,128, sa second district 454,662. Now based on previous plebiscite sa Bol, kung yun ang tingnan natin yung previous plebiscite, kasi hindi to yung unang plebisito na gaganapin dito, we already have the plebiscite for the Bol.
Right.
Ang turnout dito sa Maguindanao ay mataas po, sobra ata 80 to 90%. And dito sa pag-ikot namin, nagtanong po kami sa randomly selected municipalities. Ang sabi po nila, aabot sila ng mga 70 to 80% ang kanilang turnout. And that would be very good. And in fact, may mga nagsasabi pa na it will be more than 80% ang turnout.
Attorney, you said that may commonality, may common battle cry ng lahat ng stakeholders. As a matter of fact, walang opposition, foreseen opposition to advocate for no. But in a likely event, site na ganitong magkaroon ng no, meaning negative ang result. This is very, very far-fetched, no? Ano ba ang consequence nito? And of course, if positive naman, how long will it make the law effective at may split na kagad ng Maguindanao? How long will the people of Maguindanao will wait to see the two provinces split formally as a result of the plebiscite, a positive result?
Base po doon sa Republic Act 11550, nakalagay po doon yung commencement of the itong dalawang probinsya. Yung old province, in case na manalo ang yes, the governor, incumbent governor shall remain as the governor, and the vice governor, yung mga board member, they will be appointed by the President of the Republic of the Philippines, yung kulang. And dito naman sa bago, yung nakalagay din doon sa batas, yung incumbent vice governor shall serve as the acting governor, and then yung senior board member will be the vice governor. And then yung ibang members ng provincial board will be appointed by the president. Now, the commencement of the government as provided in the law is upon the assumption of these officials. Now, that would depend on the DILG. Hindi na po ang COMELEC ang magdedetermine dyan. Ang sa amin lang po is we will be able to conduct the plebiscite, and we will be able to proclaim the choice of the people, whether yes or no.
That's a very, very good. Actually, naipaliwanag dito ni Atty. Tago in past engagement with the media. Pero, hindi naman siguro mananatili for until 2025 yung i-appoint ng presidente. If you were to suggest as a COMELEC authority, would you propose that a special election be held for yung positions na magkakaroon ng interim appointed officials?
Personally, kami sa COMELEC, gusto namin may trabaho kami. So just in case na mayroong batas na magkaroon ng special election, we will be very happy doing an special election. Pero sa tingin ko, dahil uupo na acting yung mga bago, dapat bigyan sila ng time to set up the government. So mas maganda ata personally na yung election ng regular officials shall be in time with the regular election in 2025.
Okay, nako Kaali, napaka-base ng oras. Alam natin, napaka-busy pa ni Attorney Tago. Can you give us, Attorney Tago, 60-seconder, ano po ang message of hope nyo para talagang matuloy po ito at maging orderly at secured and safe ang plebiscito? Go ahead po, you have the floor.
Tulad po nung dati, we always pray for the best, and we ask the people of Maguindanao to go out and exercise the right of suffrage, because this plebiscite a very important event. This is historical event because once Maguindanao is divided, in my case, for instance, I will not be a provincial elections supervisor of Maguindanao. I will have to choose either the old Maguindanao or the new Maguindanao, which will be Maguindanao del Norte. And finally, I'd like to express my thanks to all of you, especially to Brother Ali, for giving me this opportunity to be part of your program. Assalamualaikum, and Allah bless you all.
Ayan, inshallah. Go ahead, Ka Ali. We'll have to pause for a break after this.
let's post na.
All right.
And salamat ako.
Okay. The Philippine Standard Time is 2:32 in the afternoon.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Babalik po muli ang ating programang Sulong na Mindanao at Sulong na Bayan, at syempre kasama pa rin po natin ang pinagpipitagang journalist, no less than Alima Kabalang. At bago natin siyang balikan, napakaganda ng ating natunghayan na binahagi ng election supervisor, no less than Attorney Tago. Pero i-greet, papasalamatan ko lang very quickly ang ating naging kaagapay, otherwise hindi tayo matutuloy sa ating programa. Ang ating naka-duty na Engineer June Aguba, writers Iram, Rashid, Mara, at syempre ating news director, Ma'am Juday, social media, si Jam at Elaine, at ang ating communication assistant, si Joanne. At birthday greetings, nakikinig po sila, ang aking tita, 89 na yata siya, Tita Luz Presingular, at ang kanyang anak na napakabuti ay kaarawan din ngayon, si Pichi Presingular, at ang aking classmate sa Amerika, si Luz Grape. Happy birthday sa inyong lahat. Alright, balikan natin si Kaali, at siguro ibahagi mo sa amin, Kaali, para maintindihan natin, educate us once again, why there will be a Maguindanao plebiscite on September 17. Go ahead, Kaali.
Una-una, Kaluli, ito'y mandato ng batas, no? Pero yung sa batas nito, yung pagpapailang bill ay matagal na po ito inasam.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Maguindanao is going to be the second province within the Bangsamoro region na kumilos na Makati ang probinsya. Ang una po rito ay ang Lanao del Sur, na isabatas na po ang paghahati ng Lanao del Sur into Lanao del Mar at saka Lanao del Sur. Yung meaning, Lanao del Mar, yung dito sa coastal areas. Ito po yung naging batas na naprobahan na ng Kongreso. Pero inabutan po ng martial law na archive yun. Dahil nawala nga yung Kongreso, na-abolish, nagkaroon tayo ng batasan pambansa, parliamentary form, nakalimutan. Kaya ikinikilos ngayon ng mga ilang political leaders ng Lanao del Sur na buhayin yung bill na yun. In the case of Maguindanao, talaga po sa akin personally, I would go for that. As a matter of fact, prior when the congressman, Toto Mahabadat was still the governor, I advised him to initiate division of his province kasi nga napakalaki ng Maguindanao ang area nito. Ang pagmamanage ng malaking area would be different kapag maliit na lang ang manage. So, hassend ang lahat na all development dimensions madaling bigyan ng atensyon ng gobyernong lokal, regional at national. So, ganun po ang mitiin ng batas na ito. Ang lang kasi nagkaroon ng mga implications dito dahil political power plays in communities, especially po in Maguindanao, pabago-bago. Ang pagsasabatas po nitong paghahati ay una, common sa lahat. Walang opposition nun, walang nag-o-object. Nagkaroon lang ng mga sapantaha na baka may opposition dahil nga nagkaroon ng intense division of the political players in Maguindanao with the entry of the UBGP. Ang UBGP naman, United Bangsamoro Justice Party, ng Moro Islamic Liberation Front at ng incumbent officials ng BARM, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, ay naglagay ng mga kandidato nila bilang assurance na hindi nila magiging kalaban ang uupo ng mga elected officials ng Maguindanao kasi nga noong isinusulong nila ang pagbibinbin o pagpapalawig sa transitional period ng BARM government, especially ang parliamentary po, yung Bangsamoro Transition Authority, ay tinutulungan ng ilang mga politikos. Ang isa po rito na malakas na pagtutulay ang sa Maguindanao, incumbent Maguindanao Governor, na sinusugan ng kanyang husband na former governor ng Sultan Kudarat. Kaya because of that, yung intense rivalry in the May 20 May 9 2022 elections, may paniwala ang karamihang sektor na nag-spill over ito at saka baka tutulan. But hopefully that will remain a rumor at walang...
Rumor, right. Ilan po ba, Kaali, ang probinsya in Maguindanao? Kasi predominantly parang 4, di po ba? May Maguindanao, may North Cotabato, may South Cotabato, may Sultan Kudarat, forming the whole Cotabato region. Educate us once again. Ilan po?
Well, ang Maguindanao po is actually the pinaka-mother province ng undivided Cotabato Empire Province.
Yun.
Now, nung panahon po ng martial law, the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Decreed the creation of South Cotabato. Yan ang una-una pong nakaalis. And then, later on, yung mother province, hinati-hati na naman into North Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and Maguindanao. Now, bali, ang original nito, probinsya na ipinanganak ng undivided Cotabato or Cotabato Empire Province ay 4. Pero nagkaroon ng panglima dahil ang South Cotabato, nagkaroon ng division naman, pinanganak nito ang Sarangani. So there are actually 5 anak ng undivided Cotabato. Ganun po kalaki.
Laki pala, 6 largest. Oo.
Yes, the largest actually, kanya nga pinag-interesan ito ng mga Espanyol, ng mga Amerikano, ng mga Hapon, na maging masakop dahil nga napakalawak. Kaya nung panahon ni Magsaysay, dahil sa lawak ng hindi masakop ng mapabigyan ng atensyon ng ating mga local officials, nag-import ng mga from Luzon and Visayas ng settlers to cultivate idle lands dito sa Empire Province ng Cotabato. So, hindi kataka-taka, yung mga settlers naging majority sila sa all the provinces except Maguindanao. Yung pang dyan yung mga Muslim or ethnic Muslims. Sa Sultan Kudarat, ang incumbent governor doon ay Muslim, pero ang karamihan po ng mga butante dyan ay non-Muslims. Sa North Cotabato, definitely 85%. Christian dominated. South Cotabato, 90% dominated. Sarangani, much more. So, Maguindanao lang ang medyo Muslim dominated. So,
1.4 million po ang populasyon o luma na yata itong aking nababasa. Napakalaki.
You are right. More than 1 million po ang population ng Maguindanao. Kaya marapat lang hatiin na.
Making it the largest of the Philippines.
Pinakamalaking boto. Yung mga plebiscite na yan, yung mga result of election ng national, makuha mo lang, mapagsama mo lang, may influence mo lang yung incumbent officials ng Lanao del Sur at Maguindanao, sure ka na. That is already majority sa buong Bangsamoro or Autonomous Region. Kasi yung dalawang probinsya na yan, they can readily produce kulang-kulang 2 million votes. Pag sama-samayin mo ang Basilan, Subo, Tawi-Tawi, they would not constitute mga 1.2 million. So, ang probinsya lang na Maguindanao, pangtapat na sa island provinces. But, ganyan yun, because it means, this is actually, for me, itong plebiscite, is a very, very significant event na, as a matter of fact, galing na rin tayo sa recovery from health, concerns. Sinisikap ko na maging ready ako to provide extensive media coverage ko sa plebiscite na yan. At ma-report out po natin, hindi lang yung na pangyayari kundi ang sentimento ng mga tao. Gusto nila na ang mithiin ng batas ng pagpapagahati ay sang-ayon ba sila or mayroon pa ba silang kulang na dapat na i-suggest sa ating bagong presidente ang mga elected officials na Maguindanao to fill in.
So ano po ang kaali ang pinaka-main matawag nating livelihood bukod sa of course, kilala yan, agrikultura, livelihood din. At saka may corn, may mais, may ano ba yan, rice, may palay are the most important crops or coconuts. Ano pa po ang source of life?
Ang pinaka-principal po talaga ng ano rito, yung source of income dito is agriculture. And nag-boom ang banana plantation cultivation. Once upon a time, pero medyo nagkaroon ng setbacks lately because of the pandemic at napabayaan at dalawang malalaking plantations dito, farms, nagsara. So, binubuhay muli ng sinusubukang buhayin ng Mindanao Development Authority with the help of outside investors. Marami pong, ang bukod sa agriculture, napakayaman po ang ating aquaculture, aquatic resources.
Yes, sa tubig, river.
Yung tuna, ligid sa kalaman ng mga Pilipino, ang nabansagang tuna capital of the Philippines is General Santos. That is wrong.
Ano po pala?
Ang Sulu Sea is the source of tuna. As a matter of fact, may makikita ka mga Indonesian vessels, Japanese vessels, Japan. Wala dyan sa ano. Ay mga vessels po, mga fishing boats sa South Cotabato and General Santos, nagpupunta po sa Sulu Sea. It's not the General Santos ang tuna capital. It's the Sulu, it's the autonomous region ang tuna capital. And then on other aspects of development concerns, yung tourism, yung mga Boracay wala po kung talagang
wala yan. Maganda yung beaches nyo. Opo, very deep.
Mas maputi po yung sand natin sa Tawi-Tawi. Kanya lang, nahahawi ang attention ng ating mga investor sa tourism. Kasi nga, hindi nga, yun ang
pure na ano, mga sand, buhangin. Talo yung Boracay o kung ano pa man, no match.
Kasi, at saka yung tubig natin, napakalinaw po. Yung hulog mo yung karayo, makikita mo. Kanya nga sa Zamboanga, ang Sulu Ports,
may murky.
Makita mo yung mga tao, yung parang naging kaugalian na tradisyon na source of income ng mga bata, mga karamihan badyo, tapong ka ng coins, sisisirin yan ng 2 years old pa lang bata. Ganun kalinaw. Hindi mo masisisir yung barya kung hindi malinaw yung tubig. So, ganun po.
At saka, Mindanao River Basin di ba, Kaali?
Mindanao River Basin naman dito ay located in Maguindanao largely. Yung tinatawag natin ang tawag nito, yung marshland is in Maguindanao actually. It's actually known to be high deposit of natural gas. Okay. So,
napakayaman.
Napakayaman talaga.
Kaya pala. At saka may good news ako sa iyo, Kaali, kasi nung na ating kapanayam ang Mindanao Development Authority, si Attorney Romeo Attorney Montenegro, na Assistant Secretary of Mabelsunga, na chairperson. Sabi niya, alam mo ba, Loli, meron na tayong flight diretso mula Manila, Tawi-Tawi, papunta din Indonesia. O di, ang bilis na ngayon, lahat ng tao pupunta na kasi nakita nilang Tawi-Tawi, napakaganda. Ayan, yung nabanggit mo nga, yung mga beach, and saka yung mga puting genuine mga sand seashores, it's all kakaiba ang offer ng Tawi-Tawi.
Tama po yun. Actually, yung binuksan doon, hindi lang po yung yung national road, Manila to Tawi-Tawi, vice versa. Tawi-Tawi directly to Cotabato because while yung mga elected officials ng mga tao ron, kung pupunta po sila sa mother capital ng Bangsamoro Moro Autonomous Region, kailangan pa sila dumaan ng pagkahaba-haba. Ikot, kahit may aeroplano, pupunta ka ng Zamboanga, sa sakay ka ng aeroplano. So, ganun po, ngayon may diretso na, mayroon na silang direct flight from Tawi-Tawi to Cotabato or Maguindanao Airport. Ngayon, kung gusto nila ng diesel, matagal na ito na existing. from Tawi-Tawi, Cebu, Basilan ports, pwede sila dumaong sa Maguindanao ports. So, ganun po. These all things, in fairness, these are actually attributed, this unprecedented development. Nangyari lang ito dahil sa creation ng Bangsamoro Autonomous Region.
Okay.
Kaya tayo nag-advocate, hindi naman tayo konektado sa bahan, but it's marapat lang na ang credit ay mapunta sa talaga ng katrabaho. At ang katinga-tingalan nito, kamangha-mangha.
Right.
At yung ako namamanga ako positively na ang mga dating building, ang alam natin ay namumundok lang, gatiliwang masterpiece. Ngayon, sila ngayon ay mga public administrators. Of course, may mga alalay silang mga bureaucrats, technocrats. Pero naisagawa ang anumang mga hakbang ng regional government sa napakaayos. Dahil isa na rin dito yung sinabi nila, nagkaroon sila ng target.
Right.
Yung target nila kasi, lahat ng kikilos mo, ito ba ay moral?
Right.
So, ibig sabihin, pagbubukas ba ng flight?
Yun lang ang basihan eh. Ito ba ay moral? Good moral. Oo. Meron bang value talaga. Hindi para pang sarili lang.
Yun kaluli. Kaya noon, kinukwestiyon ng mga tao, imposible yan. Kahit na nga yung mga profits, hindi sila nag-set ng goal. Sabi ko, that is stupid.
Right.
Kung wala kang target, hindi ka magsusukat na may pero kung may target ka, dahil gusto mo talaga mabago for the better ang pamamahala, dapat mag-set ka, and that is moral.
Right.
Good
moral governance. Opo. At ngayon ko lang narinig talaga yan na naging true to form. Kasi dati puro pang salita, press release lang eh. Meron tayong ganitong good moral government. Hindi mo naman maramdaman. Ngayon dahil sa pamumuno ni Chief Minister Ibrahim Ahod, talagang na-implementa siya. At sumunod. Yun ang nakakataka, sumunod yung mga tao.
Tama yun, Kaluli. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the other day, I was in touch with the Executive Director ng Bangsamoro Information Office. Sabi ko, paalalayan kita ng husto because Executive Director happens to be my nephew. Ako alalayan kita ng husto para ma-close natin ang link.
Right.
Between the Bangsamoro region information disseminators and the Manila media.
Yes.
Kasi nandiyan po, alam mo, ang daming mga yung sinabi ko nga sa'yo na yung kung ano ang na-report po, especially nung Marcelo days, immediately after the Marcelo days, puro negative dito. Walang lumalabas na mga positive na hakbang, positive na news.
Hindi na i-disseminate. Oo.
Wala. I-disseminate lang kasi I used to be part. Kaya nagmumura nga ako nung mga editors sa Philippine Daily Inquirer. Ako, ang gusto lang yung i-report ko, yung killing. May tsunami.
Violence.
Ilan namatay kagad ako ilan ang namatay. Bilisahan ko sila, kahit na walang namatay, sabi ko, 30 po. Nasunog ka na. Kaya sabi ko, dapat gawin natin. This time, kapag na-close rank natin po ang ugnayan, isa na po rito sa Manila Media na dito po kay Kuya, DWIZ. Pero supportahan naman yun. Mangyayari yan, yung mga meeting ganyan, God willing, siguro, if not within this month, by September.
Right. Antayin na natin si Governor Magunda Datu. Si Toto. Para, di ba, to make...
Alam muna, may mga positive ng developments na mangyayari. Ano man ang mga efforts natin doon hindi namunga kaagad. Ako po'y positive niyan. Very optimistic ako na mangyayari yan within September. Kasi ako personal na makikipag-gira sa kanila.
Diretso. Coordination. Ano Kaali, ano pong tawag? Pagka let's say na-divide na sa two provinces, Mindanao del Sur at Mindanao del Norte, anong tawag sa kanilang leader?
Governor.
Governor pa rin. Okay.
Governor. Yung sa espiritu ng batas na yun, Republic Act 11550, ang Vice Governor will act as acting governor of Maguindanao del Norte. Kasi yung incumbent governor ay nasa 2nd district siya, which is Maguindanao del Sur. So obviously, she will opt to remain as governor of the Maguindanao del Sur, Maguindanao del Norte, yung kanyang vice governor, which is actually a native of Maguindanao del Norte. So, ang magkakaroon dito ng mga vacancy,
yun po, who will fill it up?
5 more members. Yun nga, yung presidente, through the recommendation of the DILG, for the Bangsamoro region, the Ministry of Interior and Local Government. So sila magre-recommend na sila para ma-fill up yung 5 board members dito sa new slots ng board members sa bawat 2 probinsya. Kasi 10 lang po ang provincial board member in one province. So dahil mahahati yung 5 sa kabila, 5 ron, yung karagdagang 5 ay dapat po na magkaroon ng appointments. Kung halimbawa, bibigyan lang ng laya ang COMELEC, gusto nila na magkaroon ng eleksyon, pero sabi nila, para hindi naman magastos, by appointment na lang. At isabay na lang yung regular election of officers sa 2020.
Ayun.
At 2025.
Opo, parang tipid-tipid ng kaunti. And then, ano po yung nakikita nyo na partisipasyon ng ating Bangsamoro Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao Chief Minister?
Well, ang Maguindanao anak ng Bangsamoro, ibig sabihin sakop niya.
Yes.
Hindi naman siguro papayagan ito na hindi direct ang kanilang role. Kasi kung halimbawa ikaw ang tatay ng isang komunidad, isang pamilya, hindi mo papayagan ng isa sa mga anak mo ay magkawasak-wasak na lang kanilang. So mayroon silang gagawin. Definitely. All the machineries of the Bureau of concerned ministries ng BARM ay natutulong dito na may isa katuparan kung ano man po ang minimiti sa plebisito independently. Hindi natin inaasang kasi plebisito lang yan eh. So sa ako'y ang malakas ang aking paniwala rin na yes, will win by 95%.
95%.
Yes,
pero syempre kailangan
po yan.
Opo. Syempre mas madaling mag-guess kung maintindihan ng tao paulit-ulit intensified ang information campaign. So dapat makausap at kapanayam na natin siya dahil 1 month to go na lang po ito. August na po ngayon. September ayan na, napakabilis. So siguro pwede na tayo makipag-arrange ulit ng interview whether kay Chief Minister mismo or sa ating SM, Senior Minister Mapakwa.
Actually, tatlo pinagpipilian ko dyan from the BARM side. Kasi yung kakailanganin na more than 1,000 na teachers na nirekomenda ng Ministry of MBHCE, Basic, Higher and Technical Education. Pwede natin
si Minister Iqbal.
Okay. Pangalawa, si Senior Minister. Pangatlo, si Narimbo kasi excuse me, dahil directly involved po siya sa local governments, yung pag-a-appoint, rapat na he's an authority on this. And last on the list is the Chief Minister kasi napakahirap po talaga mag-cut ng appointment for interview.
I understand.
But kung talagang hindi na po available yung mga yun, willing naman siya. I have his number. I can call him up.
Okay.
Able naman is represented by.
Thank you. That wraps it up for now. Pero again, the clock is ticking. September 17 na po ang plebiscito and today is August 25. Barely 3 to 2 weeks. So siguro schedule natin after this kung ano yung pwede natin magawa kaali dyan sa Cotabato. Meanwhile, 60 secondary your extra. Go ahead po.
Okay, let's hope for the best and expect the worst. Ganyan ang patakaran sa buhay. And then, for the moment, with the feeling that God is with us, let us always be positive. We always pray that nasa mabuti tayong kalusugan at mapayapa ang ating sanlibutan, pati ng ating mga sarili. Yun po ang aking prayer para sa ating mga nakikinig, sa management, sa ating dalawa, sa management ng DWIZ. Maraming salamat po. At sa lahat-lahat po ng ating followers and listeners. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Assalamualaikum. Inshallah. God bless everyone. Bye.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.